Police in my house. This is Dick, WB2JPQ, along with Vicky, K8VKY, and Al will be along, K8BAC, to the second hour here of the Wednesday edition, number 1003 of the Morning Brew. Got a whole bunch of text check-ins here this morning. We got Brad, Joe, Joel, Brian, Ray, Greg, Roy, Gil from Orlando, Wayne. Did I get them all? I think I did. Rather than read all the call signs, we'll save a little time just by reading the names. How about mobiles? Let's get some mobiles in here and get this show on the road here today. Our question this morning came in a couple of weeks ago, and I'm sorry I don't remember who sent it in. Do you get your mail every day? Do you get your mail every day? If you have a post office box, or a post office box, a mailbox, or just whatever, do you get your mail every day, or just once in a while? So let us know. That's our question for today. Mobile stations only. Call sign twice. Once again, this is Dick, WB2JPQ. For 2, Zulu, Victor, November, ZVN. Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles, Kilo, Bravo 2, Whiskey Golf Charles, mobile. Juliet 5, Golf Uniform Yankee. Kilo, Juliet 5, Golf Uniform Yankee. Hello, mobile in all. Whiskey, Sierra, Tango, Juliet, mobile. Now, good morning. Alpha Echo 1 Mike Victor, AE1MV. W8 NJT, Whiskey 8 November Juliet Tango. Let me grab it here, guys. Make sure you're mobile. I'm only looking for mobiles. Mobiles only. We got W8 NJT. We got AE1MW. W8 STJ. KE2 FLO. Mike in Buffalo, New York was in and out. Good morning, Mike. We got Guy, KJ5 GUI. KB2WGC Mobile. And N2, I'll be all right. Give my eyes to work with my mouth here this morning. N2ZVN. Morning, Alan and Kendall. Any other mobiles that I did not acknowledge? Any other mobiles? Mobiles only. Whiskey, Bravo 4, Romeo Oscar November. Whiskey, Bravo 4, Romeo Oscar November. Unaffordable mobile in Markport City. In and out, please. Romeo 4, Delta Victor Tango. Kilo, Romeo 4, Delta Victor Tango mobile. Pretty good list. We'll hold up there. Good morning to KR4DVT. In Ron in Niagara Falls, WB4RON. I guess he's up in Lockport. A little noisy this morning, Ron, but we heard you. Got you in and out. Have a nice day. Let me go up to Ellen in Kendall, New York, or somewhere in the vicinity of N2ZVN. Good morning, Ellen. Once again, our question is, do you get your mail every day? Good morning, Dick. Everyone on the brew this morning. Yes, I get it every day. Every day but Sunday. Everyone have a great day. N2ZVN. And it's a yes for you. Thank you, Alan. You have a nice day. Kevin, Homosassa, Florida. KB2WGC. Good morning to everybody on the crew. Yes, I do. It gives my wife about 10 minutes or so break from me inside the house. See you tomorrow, KB2WGC. All right, not quite sure why, but maybe you got a long driveway. Thanks, Kevin. How about Guy? KJ5GUY, good morning. Morning, 7th Street, everybody out there on the Brew crew, KJ5, Golf Uniform Yankee here, mobile in New Orleans on the way home from long night dispatch over there at the Chute Band in Kenner. It was a long one. It seemed like it would never end, but in answer to the question, I'd say about half the time with the meal thing. Yeah, I guess about half, maybe 60%, I'd say. But anyway, beautiful dawn coming up here. So I was just about to hit over the horizon there. Everybody have a great day. This is KJ5 Golf, a Uniform Yankee. Lazy le bon temps, roulez. Thank you, Guy. I think you'll have to put that in half, I guess. Thanks for being here. Mike was in and out from Buffalo. How about Steve from Rochester Hills, Michigan, W8STJ. Good morning, Steve. Dick, good morning, Vicki. Good morning, everybody here on the Morning Brew. Answer for me is yes as well. And it's raining here in Detroit. Hope everybody else is having better weather elsewhere today. $73, W8STJ. It's yes for you. I was telling the guys in the Zoom room guys and gals in the Zoom room this morning before we started. I had a neighbor, God bless his soul, that lived up the street. In the summertime, he'd sit in his driveway waiting for his mail. Just nothing else to do. Boy, when he didn't get, when the mail lady didn't stop, he did not have a good day. Anyway, let's go to AE1MW. Matt, good morning. Everybody on the road, this is actually Alpha Echo 1 Mike Victor, and the name here is Mark, and no, I do not get the mail every day. I check it the other day. Back to net. All right, Mark, every other day. I guess Vicky's just doing yes or no, so if you get it every day, it's a yes. If you don't get it every day, it's a no. Keep it simple. Morning to Nick in Toledo, W8NJT. We usually get it every day. We try to. We get the preview in the emails. It doesn't always happen. W8NJT, back to net control. All right, Nick, you should be receiving your coffee cup here in the next couple of days. Nick was the winner from our 1000th anniversary morning brew. Nick, why did you pick net number 39? What was there a significance there, or did it just popped into your head that morning? That was the lucky one. Go-to usual number was taken, and I wasn't about to be checking for it yet. All right, that's what I said I was going to do this morning, but those answers would have been way too long, so we decided not to. Good morning to KR4DVT in North Carolina. Everybody, the answer is yes, I do get my mail every day. Wishing everybody else a very good day. 73 to everybody. KR4DVT. Just for information, when you talk to the note owner of that WR4AGC repeater, the audio coming this direction is low. It's been low for, I guess, since you guys been connecting up. Your outbound audio on All-Star needs to come up. Just a reminder to the note owner there that maybe he might do that. Any other mobiles? Any other mobiles quickly here this morning? This is Dick, WB2JPQ. Mobile stations only. JM, W2, CJM, mobile. PPX mobile. We got you, Charles. The last mobile that just called in, please, again. N3 PPX, that's continuing. N3 PPX, we got you. Let's go to Charles, Selden, New York. Good morning, Charles. WB2 CJM. Do you get your mail every day? Good morning, Vicky. Yes, I do. It's only located. Thanks for doing that. Have a great day. Miles, man, it's real spotty for me, even in Katanning. It was a double, but good morning, Charles. I think you said yes. Next up was Kevin. Kevin was the one that might have doubled. Looks like you're new to the system, Kevin. N3 PPX. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, the name here is Kevin, too. Well, the other station was Charles. I thought I said Charles, but that's okay. Good morning, Kevin. And do you get your mail every day? Kevin, our question this morning is, do you get your mail every day? What happened to Kevin? Vicky, you got a 50-50 chance, yes or no, put him down. Let's go up to the top of this list to Wayne. Good morning, Wayne. Sorry to keep you waiting here. KC2NJV. Good morning. Good morning, Dick and the rest of the crew. KC2NJV. If I understand the collection, it goes into the mailbox, which is right by the front door. And usually I'm around, so I pick up the mail. So I guess that would be it, yes. Have yourself a great day. That's just the way the question came in. Do you get your mail every day? I know I don't. Sometimes it sits in the mailbox for a couple of days. Before we get out there, it's not a big deal, so I guess it's a no for me. Thanks, Wayne. How about Gil in Orlando, K4GDS?
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and everyone else. Being an RV, our mail is sent to a P.O. box, and I pick it up a couple times a week, so I guess my answer is no. K4 GDS, back to that.
Thank you, Gil. Next up is Roy in Blaisdell, K8BYU. Roy, and I don't have the figures in front of me, but Scott mentioned them last night. You had the most morning brew check-ins of anyone since we started keeping records. So you got a coffee mug coming. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dick. WBJPQ in the neck, KA8BYU. Yeah, super. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I'm having a hard time getting in. Here's 150 is down, so I hope you're hearing me on 100.
It shouldn't be down. They show it up. Link radio's transmitting. I don't know, Roy. We had a little malfunction overnight, but in Texas, I'll try to check here as we go. Yep, we're hearing fine through Colden. Thanks, Roy. Greg, VA3GLJ. Good morning.
Good morning to the Brew crew. Currently 61 degrees Fahrenheit or 6 degrees Celsius here in Cartier. Answer to your question, it's sort of a 10-minute drive into town to pick up our mail, so it doesn't happen every day. So the answer is no. Everybody have a great day. VJLJ 73.
Thank you. Let's move on to Ray, N3DQD. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the rest of the crew in there this morning. Yes, we get our mail every day. N3DQD back to net.
Thank you, Ray. Moving on to Brian, W4PTZ. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning from the Brew crew. And a special good morning to Mark in West Shazy, New York. Originally from Buck Creek, New York, even though I live in Valdosta. Yes, I do get my mail every day, although most days it's not worth the time and effort to go get it. Thank you for everything, especially the text line, because right now I'm on DMR and it's really hard to get in. But yes, I do get my mail every day. W4PTZ text.
Brian, got you down for a yes. How about Joel? Yupank, New York. East Yupank, New York. KC2GRM.
Dick and Vicky and everybody on the morning brew, KC2GRN. The answer is yes, I do. It's just a 30-yard walk to the mailbox on the street, so not a big deal. Anyway, thanks for what you guys do and keeping up the net. Appreciate it very much. Everybody have a great day.
And it's a yes for Joel with a 30-yard walk to the mailbox. Thank you, Joel. Good morning to Joe in Claremont, KM4WZD.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning to the crew. A little bit longer walk for us. It's about a half a mile to the mailbox, but yeah, we get out there every day, pick up the mail every day. Most of the time, it's just a good excuse to go for a walk with Abby the Wonder Dog. Anyhow, everybody take care. 7-3s, happy Wednesday. It's KM4WZD. Back to net.
Joel, we got you down for a yes. Let's go to Brad, Ferndale, Michigan, KE8WNV.
Good morning to everyone on the Brew, and good morning to the Brew crew. Thanks for the check-in. I do not check my mail every day. Probably should, but I do not. We'll pass it back over to net control. This is KE8WNV.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here. We just popped in. Nate and 9BBM just popped into the Zoom room to say good morning. Good morning, Nate. How about you, Chuck? Newcastle, Pennsylvania, W3CVE.
Morning, Dick and Vicky. Everybody on the Brew there. The answer is yes, Dick. Thanks for doing the net, W3CVE.
Well, thank you, Chuck. Good morning to Christopher, K4NH, Madison, Alabama. Good morning, Chris. K4NH, Christopher, are you still with us? Echo 1, Charlie Mike Delta. The one station, please stand by till we take check-ins. Let's call for K4NH, Christopher, Madison, Alabama. Maybe you were in and out, but you came in on the text line. You still there? You heard? Mark him whatever you want there, Vicky, this morning. Let's go to Vincent, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. KR4EMM.
Good morning, Scott, and everyone on the Brew. No, I do not pick up our mail every day. I pick up mail every day. Most of our banking is done online, so we don't really pick it up every day. Anyway, have a great day, everyone, and back to the net.
Thanks, Vincent. Oh, this is Dick. Scott's the good-looking guy. Yeah, Scott's off today. Don, the voice of Hollywood, Florida, W4PPX. Good morning.
Good morning, Godfather, from outside Cleveland Clinic in Western Florida, getting ready to go in for my yearly carotid artery scan. Yes, I do check my mail every day. Hope everybody has a good one. Thanks for doing the net. Back to you, Dick.
Well, there you go, Don. Good luck to you this morning. I get that done every so often as well. Next up is Randy, West Seneca, New York, W2RBC.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and everyone on the morning brew. Yes, I get my mail every day. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
Mike, Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan, N8HLN.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the crew. Coming to you this morning again from the shores of Lake Huron here in northern Michigan. We're at 69 degrees on the beach. I do get my mail. I look at my mail. I receive it each day, and I actually get a preview email each morning from a service that I signed up for with the USPS there that actually scans each item of mail and sends it to me in an email. So it's kind of cool. So 73 to the group and HLN, clear.
Yeah, my son-in-law's got something like that. Mike, I guess it works out pretty good for him. Spring, Texas, the voice of spring, AA5JW. Good morning, James.
Well, good morning, Dick. Thanks for running the net today. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey James in the spring. Well, if I'm the voice of spring, that's a good thing because I have a face for radio, if you know what I mean. Headed to work today. It's going to be another long one, but that's all right. At least it's better than the alternative of not having work. To the question at hand, no, I don't check my mail every day. In my neighborhood, nobody has mailboxes. We have, the little group post boxes. You have to walk down to the end of the street, and, most of the mail I get is junk anyways, because, all the deliveries come straight to the door, and, all the bills get paid electronically and automatically. So, usually I'll go down about, once or twice a week and get all the, the coupon things and throw them all away. With that, I'll say 7-3, hand it back to net. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
You have a good day, James. Last on this list, I'm going to take a few mobiles is Mark. N0CKV.
Morning, Dick and Vicky and Brew Crew. Answer the question is yes, I get my mail every day. And 0CKV back to net.
Well, certainly is predominant here this morning. Do I have any mobiles? Any mobiles still hanging in there on the way to school, work, or play? Mobile stations only. November 5, Charlie Delta 2, November Lima Mobile, KD2NL Mobile.
Delta Yankee, Charlie Romeo Uniform, stationary mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 6 Hotel Delta Juliet. Kilo Foxtrot 6 Hotel Delta Juliet Mobile.
November 5, Charlie Hotel Bravo. November 5, Charlie Hotel Bravo. All right, the station trying to get in through 444.8 in Orlando. You're noisy, you're just cycling the repeater, and also it's a little bit of an inversion down there, but we'll see what happens. Good morning to Brent in Pensacola. We got you, Joe, DY8CRV. We got Chip, KD2NL. We got Chuck in Sugar Land, Texas. And we got Gary in Woodhaven, Michigan. He came in via the tech line. Let's go to Chuck, Mobile here this morning. N5CHB in Sugar Land, Texas. Good morning, Chuck. Good morning, Brew Crew. Happy Wednesday. I was supposed to be fishing this morning, but I woke up and it was storming and lightning on Galveston Bay, so I'm going to work. No, we do not hit the mailbox every day. As my friend James in Spring said, it's mostly junk mail anyway. So 73s, everyone have a great rest of your day. November 5, Charlie Hotel Bravo, back to net. Thank you, Chuck. Ricky's got you down for a no. These are easy login questions here today. Easy questions. It's a yes or a no. Good morning to KD2NL. Good morning, Chip.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. Yes, we get our mail every day. So I'll say 73, you'll have a good day, and back to net, KD2NL Mobile.
Mobile safe this morning. Joseph, DY8CRV Mobile. Good morning to you, sir. Or good afternoon, I guess it would be, or evening.
KSL, good morning to US and Canada. Good evening here to the Philippines. Delta Yankee, Charlie Romeo Uniform. Just supporting the morning brew net 73, mabuhay.
Glad to have you. Brent, I think you were mobile, right? KF6HDJ. You usually are in Pensacola.
Good morning, Dick and Vicky and the crew.
Yes, I check my mail every day. Mailbox is right next to where I jump out of the car when I get home, so there's no excuse. Hi. Everybody have a great day. KF6 HDJ Mobile.
And 3WM.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day, bud. We got Jeff via the text line here, KE8SNM. And they ask you to wait a minute. Jeff, I got to pick up some radio stations. Anybody anywhere this morning? Well, it's already 7:30 and we're just getting to radio check-ins here. Text check-ins and mobiles were plentiful. Anybody anywhere like to get in this morning? Try to spread them out. This is Dick WB2JPQ.
Net control, full copy.
3WMT.
N9 BBM. November 9, Bravo, Motel.
JK7GY. JK7GY.
Whiskey Bravo 5, India Tango, WB5ITT.
This is 82 YUY, Kilo Delta 2, Yankee Uniform, Yankee.
Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra. Kilo, Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra.
Kilo Charlie 3, Alpha Victor.
W9
Kilo Charlie 3, Lima Alpha Victor.
This is Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor, Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor, Chris. Kilo 2, Hotel Oscar Yankee, checking in and out. Alright, let me pick it up there. K2HOY was in and out. Good morning to you from New York City. We got Chris, KB8PLV. Got Mike, KC3LAV. Adam, AFK. We got Bill, VA3YBS. Our friend Ray from Elizabethtown. We got Charles from Syracuse. We got Chris, WB5ITT. KK7DY, N9BBM, and just before that there was an N3 whiskey station, the N3W station, only please.
N3WMT, Nancy 3, Whiskey Michael Tango.
3WMT, looks like James from Syracuse, new to the system. Morning. I know we might have missed one or two. If you tried to call in and I did not acknowledge you, please give us your call sign.
Of Athens.
November Whiskey 4 Quebec, NW4Q in and out this morning.
3 Tango Rome, November, Tim, Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
November Whiskey 4 Quebec, NW4Q in and out.
Kilo Echo 2, Echo Alpha Uniform, KE2, EAU, in and out. Good morning.
Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet. Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet, in and out.
Let me grab it here. The list is getting kind of long. Better stop and work this list. VA3KTJ, good morning. Was in and out. Jason in Dansville, New York, also was in and out, KE2EAU. We got Tim in Windsor. We'll get to you in a minute, Tim, V3TGN. We had Jim in Tennessee, NW4Q, was in and out. We had some text check-ins. They're all mixed in here this morning. KD3AJN, good morning to you, Anna. VK2DY. Jeff in Lancaster, KD2VLK, probably down on Lake Chautauqua. And I think I acknowledged the rest. So let me go to the top of this list. Holy mackerel, it's a long list. We'll go to James, I guess, in Syracuse. We'll get you ahead of these other text check-ins. N3WMT. Good morning, James. Looks like you're new to the system. And it looks like you do not have a current email address on your QRZ.com page, so the system cannot send you a welcome letter. If you get a chance, make an email address public. Good morning. And our question today is, do you get your mail every day?
Yes, I get my mail every day. There might be $1 million check in there. You never know.
We were giving prizes for the best answer. So far, you will be a winner. Thanks, James. Thanks for being with us, and hope you become a regular. How about Nate in Chicago, N9BBM? Oh, Nate's in his Zoom room. He just walked up and walked away, and I called for him. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick. I lost transmitter control. We do Windows updates on Tuesdays. So Wednesday, typically about this time, I lose all my transmitter controls. That's why I had to run back. But yeah, life is good. I check the mail about every 3 days. I don't have the key to the mailbox, so I'm held unaccountable. It's someone else's job to check it. So I'll send it back to net control. Everyone have a great day. N9BBM.
Right. Very poor timing, I guess, Nate. Sorry about that. Thanks for a no. Good morning to Chuck, Phoenix, Arizona, KK7DY.
Good morning, this is Clark in Phoenix, and I check my mail every day, but don't always get anything. Back to net control, KK7DY.
I don't know how I got Chuck out of Clark, but we did. It's early here. We were up late last night on the TechNet. Thanks for being here. Good morning to Chris, WB5ITT.
Good morning, Godfather, and the rest of the Morning Brew from WB5ITT. I check my mailbox here at the house every day. As far as my P.O. box, I check it at least once a week. Well, I get emails from the post office telling me what's coming in every day, if there's anything inbound. And sometimes they don't tell you the whole story. But anyhow, like I said, it's kind of semi-regular there at the post office box. Anyhow, good morning to everybody. Hope you're having a good hump day. WB5ITT, back to net control.
Thank you, Chris. Vicky's got you down for a yes. Charles in Syracuse, New York, KD2YUY. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody listening in on the Brew. It's delivered to the house every day except for Sundays and holidays. And every day we walk in, we look into the box. It's like habit. It's right next to the stairs walking into the house. So, yeah, get it every day and check it every day. And hoping that it's a QSL card and not a political ad or something. 73, all back to net control, KD2YUY.
I can remember waiting for QSL cards, especially the Bureau cards. Oh my Lord, takes 6-8 months for them to come. Ooh-wee. Do remember those days, Charles. Ray in Elizabethtown, KC3FGD. Good morning, Ray, and I think you were pretty much up on the top of that list for checking in pretty darn regular on here. Good morning, and thank you for your commitment.
Yeah, good morning, Dick, Vicky, and everyone on the Brew. Yeah, you're right. I'm one of the first ones. I actually won a prize for that somewhere back in time, but can't remember what it was. Anyway, we get our mail every day delivered here right to our cottage in the Masonic Village. Today I'm heading up to the gardens here shortly to pull some beets and work on my 600 plus bulbs of garlic. That's crazy. I got carried away this year. So anyway, everyone have a wonderful day. Back to Dick. Oh, by the way, I hear my buddy Mike in there, so he's coming up next. Good morning, Mike. KC3FGD, back to net control.
Well, thank you, Ray. Good morning to Mrs. Ray there in Elizabethtown as well. We hear her in the background. Yeah, maybe if we're nice to Vicky, maybe she will post those in the next news magazine so everybody can see. I think we got a list for the first, I don't know, was it maybe the first 100 people? I'm not sure. But I know you were up there, Ray. Thanks for being there. Good morning to Bill, VA3YBS, Dunville, Ontario. Good morning, Dick. This morning. We got you down for yes. You're a little noisy. I think if you moved a little bit, you would. I think you're in a null there. You're a long way from the repeater, but good job. Morning to Adam. W9ATK. AFK. I'm sorry, AFK.
Good morning, everyone. So, yes, we do check the mail every day. We walk down to the mailbox. I open the mailbox. The golden doodle sticks his head in the mailbox, grabs the mail, runs in the house, and gives it to my wife. So this is W9AFK. Everybody have a great day.
W testing. Can anybody tell me if I'm coming through?
FH. Morning, Gary.
Josh, put the interruption. My name is Steve, KD2HFW, New Jersey. I'm wondering if I'm hitting this repeater. Can somebody tell me how I sound?
We check our mail every day. No mailboxes on our side of the street. You have to walk across the street. Please check me in and out. Looks like a little overcast, rainy day here in southeastern Michigan. N8 set of H, back to net.
Thank you, Gary. We got you down for every day. Let's go to Mark in Elma, New York, KE2EDS. Good morning again, Mark. Mark's in the Zoom room here with us.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, Vicky, and the rest of the group. As far as checking the mail every day, I do. I get an email every day telling me what's in the mail, and then we pick it up. And today, it does show that I'm getting my 1,000th Brew mug in the mail today. Have a great day, KE2EDS.
Well, big day for Mark in Elma, New York. Thanks, Mark. How about Dan, Fayetteville, New York, WA2DAN. Are you still with us? WA2DAN.
Good morning, everybody.
For one we're done, Vicky, I got a long list here. I wanted to go back to
get your mail every day, and the answer to that is yes, I do. Have a great day, everybody, and stay cool if you can. WA2DAN.
Yes, Dan, I started to talk over. You said yes.
That is a yes.
Okay, sir. What's up with Mike? KC3LAV. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, good morning. This is KC3LAV, Mike, Warwick Township, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Beautiful sunny day here today. Good to hear Ray over there in Elizabethtown. Good to hear your neighbor. Thank you. I'm going to say no to the question today. I get the email also, and I don't even check that every day. So maybe twice a week. KC3LAV, back to net. Thank you.
Mike, we got you down for a no. Let's go to Chris. KB8PLZ. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Wednesday. Everyone on the Morning Brew, put me down for yes. I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and the mailbox was my internet. You couldn't wait to get that next pen pal or a letter from a friend. Today, so I check it every time I pull up in the driveway. A habit. Walk out to the box. Most times it's empty, most times it's just junk mail, but I can't get out of that. Everyone have a great week. KB8PLV. Back to net.
I guess I did the same thing in my working career. Always stopped at the end of the driveway to get the mail. It was just, like you said, habit. Didn't take long to break that, though. Good morning to Jeff, probably down on beautiful Lake Chautauqua. N2VLK, good morning.
Morning.
N2VLK, Jeff, are you still with us? Heard from Jeff, maybe he got to where he was going. Robert, New Kelly Ridge, VK2DY.
Good evening, it's Robert, VK2DY. We're 64 Fahrenheit and clear at the moment. A coolish winter's night here. Well, Australia Post delivers packages 5 days a week. John. Delivers letters every other day. So 2 or 3 times a week. No, I check the letterbox maybe once or twice a month, and that's it. Only thing ever in there is a ad from a real estate agent. They love to stick ads from real estate agents in there. That's the only thing that's ever in there. So no, once a month, twice a month maybe. VK2DY, back to that. How are you?
So no. Whoever's coming in through Cortland, please stand by. You're in the middle of a net. Anna, good morning to you. And what do you guys do, Anna? You get your mail every day? KD3NJN, or AJN.
Good morning, Dick and the crew in there this morning. Well, Ray does go get our mail every day. So we do get it every day. Everybody have a great day and enjoy. KD3AJN.
right, Vicky's got you down for a yes. Thank you for being there every day, Anna. Much appreciated. Good morning to Tim in Windsor, Ontario. Tim is there every morning as well, VE3TGN.
Morning. Dick and everybody on the Brew, and Vicky there. The answer is yes. I checked my email, and I checked there's over 1,000 mailboxes there in this apartment, whatever apartment I live in. And yesterday, I got a GST check from the government, so the answer is yes. Back to net control, VE3TGN, Windsor.
Hey, Vicky's got you down for a yes. Thank you, Tim. AA8WI. Good morning to you, sir. And I think you got Vicky's email. We discovered what was going on there with your node a few days ago. We believe that you were beaconing APRS. And if that was the case, you reconnected every single time a beacon went out. Is what our findings were. I don't know, but it cleared up. That's all that counts. AA8WI.
Morning, Dick crew. I'm glad it cleared up, and I saw that it had, but one thing I'm doing too now is I'm coming in via D-Star rather than All-Star, just to try to stay away from something like that. But yeah, I'm sorry to have caused that issue. And yeah, as far as the mail, I discovered this morning that I don't check it every day because there was a package in the box when I was leaving for work this morning that had to have come yesterday. So he must have come after I checked it. I typically check it every day when I get home from work. Okay, I'll say 73 to everyone and turn it back to you. AA8WI.
You really weren't causing a problem. No one knew it, Bernie. It was a program that we had that shows us reconnects, retries, whatever you want to call it. And Randy said, gee, I think he's beaconing APRS, and every time he beacons, you do the reconnect. So at least you know what it is. Just wanted to pass that along to you. Good morning to Bill. Hobbs, New Mexico, KI5PMI.
Good morning, Dick, everybody on the Brew. Yes, check mail every day. Walk right by it when I come home from work, so I just go ahead and check it. Rest of the day, just some work. Hope everybody has a great day. KI5PMI. Back to net.
Another one in the yes column. Good morning to Jim, Easton, Pennsylvania, KD3ATQ. Didn't even have a chance, I think it was last night you were in, didn't even have a chance to say hello to you, Jim. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew crew. Yeah, we get our mail mostly every day. We check it every day, whether it arrives when it's supposed to. Sometimes not. Back to net control, KD3ATQ.
Not a big deal for Jim, but we got him down for a yes. Good morning, Paul. KQ9KX.
Good morning to everyone. 7-mile trip into town for the mail, so unless we're expecting something, we don't check it every day. Everybody have a great day. KQ9KX.
Wow, 7-mile trip. You might get the record for the longest, huh? Anybody beat 7 miles to go and get their mail today? Let's see what happens. New stations. Anybody anywhere wishing to get into the Wednesday edition of the Morning Brew? I got a few minutes left here before Al comes up. I see he's in the green room all ready to go. Anybody anywhere? This is Dick, WB2JPQ at 54 past the hour.
Delta.
Kilo 4, Delta India Yankee. Kilo 4, Delta India Yankee.
Delta Whiskey 3, Mike Yankee. Delta Whiskey number 3, Mike Yankee India.
Kilo 7, Victor Alpha 3, Kilo 7, Victor Alpha 3, Mike in South Ogden. N2BH. Kilo 6, Lima, November, India. This is K6LNI. Good morning, and I will be in and out.
W9HIF, Whiskey 9 Hotel India Foxtrot for the umpteenth time this morning. And yes, we do check our mail every day. W9HIF.
Mike 0, Romeo, Kilo, November. Mike 0, Romeo, Kilo, November. Carrie and Motherwell, Scotland.
KJ5GU, that's Kilo 10-5, Golf Uniform Sierra.
Kilo Delta 5, Zulu Papa Tango. Kilo Delta 5, Zulu Papa Tango. Echo Link Mobile in and out. November 4, Romeo Sierra Mike. November 4, Romeo Sierra Mike.
Whiskey 3, Zulu Oscar Echo, I'll be in and out as well.
November 8, Mike Juliet, November. November 8, Mike Juliet, November, mobile. KR4 CKC. KR4 CKC. Kilo Delta 6, Delta India, Quebec, KD60IQ, Todd, in and out. KC1, 2PL, KC1, 2PL. Wow, better hold it up there. Al, you won't even need to take check-ins. I got your whole hour checked in here for you ready this morning. I'll go over this list. Good morning to John, KC1UPL. Good morning, Al. Todd, my buddy Todd, KD60IQ, Yucca Valley was in and out. I know you get your mail every day, Todd, I'm sure of that. KR4CTC, good morning. VE3TCS, good morning to you. John just waved to me in the Zoom room. Milton, WP4 Victor Whiskey, good morning, my friend. Two guys were text check-ins. N8MJN, Martin from Sterling Heights, Michigan. Oh, you're Mobile. Let me go right to you in just a minute. We got Bob from Fairfax. Good morning, Bob, K2TV. Ron, WA2WWK. We got Richard, N4RSM. Where did I leave off here? We got KD5ZTP was in and out. Paul, good morning to you. We got Bruce in Spring, Texas, KJ5GUS. MM0RKN, MM0RKN. We got Leland. I'm not sure if you were in and out, Leland. We didn't mark you, but W9HIF, I know you gave an answer. N6LNI. Hayward, California was in and out. Bill, N2BH. We'll be up with you in a minute. We got Vern, VE3CRF. You're probably foot mobile as well, Vern. We could probably give you a little mobile check mark there. We'll try to get to you as soon as we can. DW3 MYI and Eugene, KK4DIY. Wow, that's a pretty good list. Let me go to Vern, VA3CRF Foot Mobile. We'll get you in here this morning. Good morning, Vern.
Hey, Dick. Thanks for picking me up. Someone was transmitting there. I couldn't get in. Really nice morning up here. It's already about 68, and looks like it's going to be a nice sunny day. Hope you and Vicky are doing well. Yeah, in terms of the answer to the question, I love getting mail. That probably dates back to when I was a shortwave listener, and I get QSL cards from all over the world. Check the mail every day. Our community mailbox is a couple of 100 feet from our townhouse, and I would just like to say, because I heard him in there, muy buenos dias, a mi amigo Milton, and Milton is going to be on a DX expedition to Roatan coming up. Hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for doing it, Dick. VA3CRF.
Wow. We'll have to ask Milton when his time comes. And I'm going to turn it over to Al. My time is up here today. He's got a couple mobiles to pick up. Have a good day, everybody. I will see you on the second hour tomorrow of the morning brew. This is Dick, WB2JPQ. Thanks to you, Vicky, K8VKY, as always, for logging.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Al, KABAC. Thanks, Dick, for all you do. Along with Vicky, K8VKY, who's on the log sheet, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. I think she's got her Monster Energy drink with her. I don't know, she hasn't showed yet. Picking up with the mobiles, where Dick left off. Let's see, it looks like maybe that Paul in Baton Rouge, was he in and out? KD5ZPT, looks like he was in and out. K6LNI Lancelot was in and out. KD6DIQ Todd was in and out. Thanks, guys, for checking in this morning. Let's grab Marson in Sterling Heights. I know he's traveling down dangerous highways. So, N8MJN, good morning. Question of the day, do you get your mail every day?
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and everybody on the Morning Brew. Yes, I do. Mailbox is right by the front door, so I try to check it every day, make sure there's no more bills to pay. Other than that, heading to Virginia to potentially look at a new camper. So got to catch a flight out of Detroit. But with that, I'll say 73. You guys have a great day. Send it back to net control. And 8MJN.
Wow, sounds like a busy day for you, man. Have fun, especially going to the airport. All right, let's jump up to the top of this list. KK4DIY, Eugene, Homosassa, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning. This is KK4DIY. And no, I do not check my mail every day. It's about a 1-mile walk round trip to the mailbox. And some days it's just too hot to get that kind of exercise. But we don't let anything pass us by. Thanks a lot. KK4DIY.
Alrighty, thank you, Eugene. Have a great day. Next up, EW3MYI, Carino in Philippines. Good morning.
Good morning, Al. Good morning to everybody who's listening to the Morning Brew. No, I don't check my mail every day. Occasionally I check, but every day, I don't think so. Thank you, Al. Good morning there. Good evening from the Philippines.
All right, have a good evening over there. Enjoy. Next up, one of our facilitators, N2BH, Bill, Palmyra, New York. Morning, Bill.
Hey, everybody. No, I don't check it every day. Sometimes every 2 or 3 days. And rest of the day, going down to the mow lawn at the shelter and ride the bike down and back. N2BH.
Alrighty, Bill. Have a great day. Have fun out there. Oh, let's see. W9HIF, Leland in Athens, Georgia. Good morning, Leland.
This is W9HIF Athens, Georgia. And yes, we have procedure where the Senior Citizen Center, I just go and check it every day when I will go get one or the other of my 2 meals I bring back up. That's it for now. We'll see you tomorrow. W9HIF Athens.
All righty, thank you, Leland. Have a great day. Next up, we have MM0RKN, Kerry in Lanarkshire, Scotland. I think I said that right. Good morning.
MM0RKN returning. Yeah, good morning everybody on the net. I hope everybody's having a fine day. The weather here 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and yes, we get mail every day. It goes through the letterbox on our front door, so yeah, we've got no choice but to get the mail every day. That seems to be the way it is in most UK households here. Thanks for letting me check in. Back to net control, MM0RKN.
Alrighty, thank you, Kerry. Have a great day. Next up, we have Bruce in Spring, Texas, KJ5GUS. Morning, Bruce. KJ5GUS, you with me this morning? Yeah, he must be off getting coffee or something. Let's jump over to N4RSM, Richard in Sumter, South Carolina. Good morning, Richard.
This is N4RSM, Richard in Sumter. Yes, my wife and I check the mail every day. Sometimes I don't check my email, but I do go out to the mailbox. 73 to everybody. Thanks for running the net.
Your mailbox and your email box will all be full of junk at about the same time, so you got to kind of keep them both cleared out. Thanks for checking in this morning. Next up, via text, WA2WWK, Ron in Amherst, New York. Morning, Ron.
Well, good morning, everybody. Whiskey Alpha Zoo, Whiskey Kilowatt. Yep, every day we do check. I am waiting for that bonus check to come, and it doesn't seem to ever come. You know, I used to subscribe to Reader's Digest, and I haven't done that in years, and still isn't coming. WHWK.
Alrighty. Yeah, mailbox full of money. That never does seem to happen. Just the opposite. Mailbox full of bills. Next up, K2TV, Bob in Fairfax, Virginia. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning to the Brew crew. And, yeah, I check it every day. Sit down in to the mailbox, check it every day. And everybody have a great day. This is K2TV.
Alrighty, thank you, Bob. Have a great day yourself. Next up via text is WP4VW Milton. Milton, you got to tell us about your expedition coming up. How about it?
Buenos días, mi amigo, to you and everybody listening. WP4VW, live from Houston Bush Intercontinental Airport today. So yes, in all these years as an operator, this is my first ever expedition going to Isla Roatán. So it will be a crew of 4 guys from Texas and this Texas-Rican guy. So we're going to be working all bands from CW, SSB, and FTA. And we're probably going to run a net on Thursday evening on All-Star, Echolink, and DMR. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it. So it will be T-minus 7 days for me. And my folks are going to be in Roatán on Sunday. So looking forward to it. To answer the question of the day, check the mail every other day. Back to Unit Control. Thank you for what you guys do. And always great to hear from you. WP4VW.
Well, man, that sounds exciting, Milton. Man, good luck. And remind us, like, you know, the day before and stuff, so we remember to try to look you up and stuff. Enjoy that. All right. Thanks a lot, Milton. Next up, BE3 TCS, Tim in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Tim. BE3 TCS, are you with us this morning? Or is that you trying to break the carrier on that GM repeater? Alrighty, let's jump down to KR4 CTC, Zachariah in Thomaston, Georgia. Good morning.
That may be KR4 CKC, Charlie, Kilo Charlie.
Well, that sounds like a Bill over there in Okahumpka, Florida, doesn't it? Morning, Bill. Go ahead.
Roger that. This is Bill Okahumpka, Florida, a.k.a. the Villages. And I check my mail maybe twice a week. So much junk that comes in, almost not worth the effort to go down to the community mailbox.
Alrighty, thank you, Bill. Sorry about that mistake. Yeah, you got to keep that junk cleared out. Otherwise, you got mice building nests out in your mailbox and stuff. I understand. Thanks for checking in this morning, Bill. KC1 QPL, John, South St. Paul, Minnesota. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Alan. I see you in the Zoom room there. Nice to get an eyeball on you. KC1 QPL, I check my mail when I remember to, but generally it comes every day. And if I get so much junk mail, it's amazing. Anyway, that's all I got for you this morning. Thanks for having me, KC1 QPL.
All right, thank you, John. Have a great day. Next up, we've got Chuck over there in Lancaster, New York, W2EM. Good morning, Chuck.
Hi, good morning, Al, and the rest of the morning brew here. Yes, I check my mail every day. In fact, I get an email every morning from the post office showing me actual pictures of what is going to be in my mailbox. So not only can you go out and get your junk mail, but you can also get junk email right along with it. So, I mean, it's a free service. If you want to sign up for it, it's free from the post office. But it's interesting. It gets you either walking to the mailbox or running to it, depending on what's in it. So at that, I'll turn it back to Ned, W2EM.
That's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. I don't think we got that out here in the cornfield. I'll have to check. All right, thanks for checking in this morning, Chuck. Have a great day. Next up, one of our facilitators, Dan, W2PUT in Milan, Michigan, or somewhere in the state of Michigan. Good morning, Dan.
Hey, good morning, Al. Yeah, we are back home in Milan here, at least for a week. Yeah, our mail gets checked every day. Whether it's me or the missus, it gets checked every day. Back to you, W2PUT.
All right, thank you, Dan. Have a great day. Next up, AD2KP, Stephen in Brooklyn, New York. Morning, Stephen.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew crew. Yes, I check it every day. Still waiting to hear from Ed McMahon. And with that, I hope everyone has a great day. This is 82KP, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Stephen. Yeah, those odds are getting slimmer and slimmer every day. All right, KY4NB, Scott, down there in Memphis, Tennessee. Morning, Scott.
KY4NB here, blend Elvis and barbecues. Well, thanks for taking my check-in and just getting to work this morning. Hi to Brother Randall there and everybody on the Brew crew, if I didn't say that. Yes, do check my mail every day. We can still get stuff most days, and that informed delivery with the Postal Service is what that's called. You get an app and send you email every day with pictures of what you're supposed to get in the mail. That works great. Sometimes I have to put a letter in the mailbox, though, that says return to sender. Back to net, KY4NB, Linda Elvis and Barbecues.
All righty, thank you, Scott. Yeah, I was doing that to all my bills, but after a while, I got in a lot of trouble for sending them back. It doesn't work that way, I guess. Thanks for checking in this morning. Next up, WHK, Bill in North Fort Myers, Florida. Good morning, Bill.
Sometimes in the evening. So, checking. Yeah, and my wife has informed delivery on her phone, so she's always telling me what we're going to get before we get it. And I always tell her, hey, you're ruining the mystery of it. I like to be surprised when I look in the mailbox. Okay, let's see, 79 degrees here. Clear skies. And send it back to you. This is W8 and WHK, 7-3.
All righty, thank you, Bill. Have a great day. Finally on this list, we've got Dennis in Dansville, New York, W2 KDC. Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning, everyone on the Brew. I have the informed delivery as well, and it works pretty well. There's usually a line on the bottom that says, an additional mail that we don't have photographs of yet. So there's still a surprise. But we have a box in the post office downtown, so I don't get down there probably every other day would be the safe answer. So everybody have a great day. This is W2 KDC passing it back.
All right, thank you, Dennis. Have a great day. And yes, I miss our old mail lady, because if she saw me out on the porch, which is usually the time she'd come through, is about the time I'd eat my lunch, she would just pull into the drive, get out, and come up to the door, because she always wanted to give my dog a treat and pet her. It wasn't about me, it was about the dog, but she would still hand me my mail first, so that was always kind of convenient. All right, that's the bottom of that list. It's 18 past the top of the hour. This is Al, K8BAC, along with Vicky, W8... K8VKY. Wow, I can't talk this morning. Logging for me, keep me out of trouble. Let's take some more general check-ins. General check-ins. Come now, they call signs twice and slowly.
KJ5KOR. KJ5KOR. Show Oscar 4, Foxtrot Bravo. Show Oscar 4, Foxtrot Bravo.
FH4 MHV.
Alpha India 8 Whiskey.
November Whiskey 3 United and W3U.
KJV and
KB2QBQ, KB2QBQ, in and out.
Kilo 4, Victor Tango Tango. KK4 VVT. Handheld mobile.
RWL. Please check me in and out. That's in and out. Good morning, Al.
2 Bravo Delta Oscar, Kilo Echo 2 Bravo Delta Oscar, mobile in and out.
Kilo 4 Delta Foxtrot Tango. Kilo 4 Delta Foxtrot Tango. Jason in Riverview. Good morning.
Well, that seems like a pretty good list right there. We'll go with that. Let me acknowledge in and outs first. We had KE2 BDO Richard, Schuler Falls, New York. N8 RWF Bill in Trenton, Michigan. We had KK4 VTT Bruce in Kissimmee, Florida. And we had KB2 QBQ Mary in Homosassa, Florida, all in and out. Thank you for saying good morning to us. Hope y'all have a great day. And then we had K4 DFT Jason, Riverview, Florida. We had KI5 PVV Dan in Humble, Texas, checking in via text. We had NW David, Garner, North Carolina. AI8W Chris, Allen Park, Michigan. K4 NHB Nick in Sabring, Florida. We had W2 KJV Tony in Homosassa, Florida, one of our facilitators. We had KO4 FBM Jose in St. Cloud. He's mobile. Get to you in a minute, Jose. KJ5 KOR David, Houston, Texas. KQ8U Bob in Ecorse, Michigan. And W8 ROI Roy in Livonia, Michigan. Now I know there was some pileups, so if you just tried to check in and I didn't get you, come back with your call sign twice and slowly.
KF8 DRC, KF8 Detroit, Rock City, Rochester.
Golf India, November 5, Golf India.
KD2IWM, KD2IWM. KE2GAT, KE2GAT, in and out, please.
Flight November, get up, like S, even out.
KF8 3WF, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Whiskey Foxtrot, in and out.
Kilo Romeo 4 Bravo Alpha Delta. Kilo Romeo 4 Bravo Alpha Delta. Alrighty, I think we've shaken that tree out. Let's acknowledge who we have. Looks like we had W5MHG Mark in Albuquerque checking in via text just now. We had KR4 BAD David in Clay, Verina, North Carolina. We had some in and outs. We had KF8 CWF Brian in Warren, Michigan. We had 4G1 NYS Stephen in the Philippines. And we had KE2 Walter in Limbrook, New York. They were all in and out. Have a great day. We had KD2 IWN Tim in Hamburg, New York. N5GI Rick in the Villages, Florida. We had KF8 DRC Jack in Rochester, Michigan. No, that takes us back to where we had K4T. All right, so let's grab our mobile station. KO4 FBM Jose in St. Cloud. Question of the day: do you get your mail every day? Morning, Jose.
Good morning, all. Vicky and the rest of the morning brew. Yes, I do every day. On Tuesdays, 80% of the mail goes back in the garbage due to the fact there's a lot of junk mail coming in. Back to you, 73s. Have a wonderful day.
Alrighty, Jose. Yeah, just about every day, 99% of the mail just goes straight into the trash with me. Thanks for checking in this morning. All right, let's jump up to the top of the list. W8 ROY, Roy in Livonia. Good morning, Roy.
Good morning, Al. Good morning, Vicky. Everyone on the Morning Brew. Greetings from the rainy Motor City today. Yeah, we get our mail every day, so I don't go to the mailbox every day. I empty it usually on the weekend. Sometimes I'll let it go 2 weeks. We get nothing but junk in there, so I just let it pile up and I take it and throw it all out. Back to you, Al. Everybody have a good day. W8ROI.
All right. I appreciate you checking in, Roy. And do me a favor, keep that rain up there for a little while. I got to get the rest of my lawn mowed after this net. Next up, Bob in Ecorse, KQ8U. Good morning, Bob.
Morning, Al, Vicky, and the rest of the net. I just have to look out of my box. I got a little string on a little matchstick on a string. If there's mail, if there's no mail, if the string is hanging there, if they open the lid falls out. I can tell, most times it's just junk. I pay most everything online. It's basically junk. But that's how I do it. Everybody, a good day. KQAU, back to net.
All right, thank you, Bob. Have a great day yourself. Next up, KJ5, KOR, David in Houston, Texas. Morning, David.
Good morning to everybody. I do check my mail every single day, right outside the front door there on the street. And I, too, get the email from the post office telling me what I'm going to get, which is really valuable when I'm out of town. Enjoy the crew every single morning. Thanks, guys. This is KJ5KOR. Back to the net.
All righty, thank you, David. We appreciate you checking in this morning. Next up, one of our facilitators, Tony in Homosassa, Florida, W2KJV. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, Al. Everyone on the Morning Brew. Tony here in Homosassa. 84 degrees and 87% humidity. Yeah, Al, we check the mail pretty much every day. Hope everyone has a great day. Back to you. W2KJV.
All right, thank you, Tony. Have a great day yourself. Enjoy. Next up, K4, NHB, Nick, Sabring, Florida. Good morning, Nick.
Well, good morning, everyone here on the net. Nick here in Sebring, Florida. No, I don't check my mail every day. I can go days without getting any mail. I use paperless billing, and I make all my payments online. A lot of them are automatic, so I don't even worry about the mail here. Everybody have a wonderful day. K4NHV.
All righty, thanks, Nick. Have a great day. Next up, AI8W, Chris, over there in Allen Park, Michigan. Morning, Chris.
Good morning, everyone on the Brew, and Vicky and you. Of course, we check the mail every day. How are we supposed to find out if we won the lottery otherwise? Now, we got informed delivery, too, but yeah, we go ahead and check it every day anyway, because, you got to get it out of there, otherwise the post people tend to think something's not right. Back to that, AI8W.
All righty, thank you, Chris. Yeah, they start getting worried about you if there's a lot of stuff in there that hasn't been picked up. Next up, we got NW3U, David in Garner, North Carolina. Morning, David.
Well, and good morning back to you and Miss Vicky and everybody out there this morning. NW3U here. Yes, we get the mail picked. We pick the mail up every day. You never know. There might be a nice QSL card in there, so we still check it. Thanks for having me in here. Thanks for doing the net this morning. NW3U.
All right, thank you, David. Have a great day yourself. Enjoy. Next up, KI5, PVB, Dan in Humble, Texas, via the text line. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning, everyone on the Morning Brew. This is KI5 PVB. Yeah, don't check the mail every day. Just having to walk out to the box to go pick it up is, especially on a hot day, it's kind of a chore. So pick it up once a week, I'm doing good. But anyway, back to you, KI5 PVB.
All righty, thank you, Dan. Have a great day yourself. Enjoy. K4DFT, Jason in Riverview, Florida. Good morning, Jason.
Hey, good morning to you and everyone. We do not check the mail every day, maybe one
for twice a week unless we know we're getting important documents. Then we'll go ahead and check it, but typically once, maybe twice a week. Just like everybody else, too much junk. That's about it for now. K4DFT. Everyone have a great Wednesday. Back to the net and 73s.
All righty, thanks, Jason. Have a great day yourself. Enjoy. Next up, KF8DRC. Jack in Rochester, Michigan. Morning, Jack.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I check my mailbox every day because I'm expecting a check for $250,000. And thank you. That's all I have for now.
All right, Jack. Well, you be sure to let us know when you get that check. Appreciate it. Next up, we have N5GI Rick in the Villages in Florida. Morning, Rick.
Well, good morning, everyone on the Brew Crew. It's another beautiful day here in the Villages with high expected to be 91 and clear. We might get an afternoon shower, too, so that'd be nice. As for the question of the day, we check the mail once or twice a week. 99% of it is junk anyway, so there's never a rush. And I, too, get the little email from the post office telling me what to expect, which makes it convenient. And if there's anything urgent, well, we can just walk on down to the postal center and get it, which is half a mile away, but it's a good walk. So there you have it. Back to next call, 5GI.
All righty, thank you, Rick. Have a great day. Next up, we got KD2IWN Tim in Hamburg, New York. Good morning, Tim.
Al and Vicki and everybody on the Brew Crew. Good to hear you out there, and thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah, I have the mailbox right at the end of my driveway. I get home from work. I go to the road real quick. My driveway's not that long. I grab whatever's in there. Sort it out when I get in the house. 80% not needed usually. Sometimes closer to 100% goes right in the old recycle bin. So I am doing real-time X-ray maintenance as we speak, so I'm going to get back at my high-voltage cables. You guys have a great day. KD2IWN.
All right. Thank you, Tim. Stay safe out there. Have a great day. Next up, KR4BAD David in Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Al, Vicki, and everybody else on the net this morning. Yeah, it's check the mail every day for me. I'm always looking for my QSL card presents. You don't know when they're coming, so it gives you something to look for. So everybody have a good rest of the day, and this will be KR4BAD back to net.
All right, thank you, David. Have a great day yourself. We did have some more text check-ins come in. We had KF8, DJQ, Kevin in Bowling Green, Ohio, W8TLG, Doug in Homosassa, Florida, and KD9, YUZ, Jimmy in Wakarusa, Indiana. Now let's jump up to W5MHG, Mark in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Good morning, Mark.
Oh, good morning, W5MHG. Gracie says, bow wow, yippee-yi-yay, with 67 degrees in the backyard. She checks the mail because she may see a bone in there, and we check it every day it comes to the house, and we check the email. Thanks so much for all you do, and thanks to Vicki for putting up with us checking her earnings. We do appreciate it. And don't forget, we love that text line. W5MHG on the way to play from the land of enchantment. 7-3.
All righty, thank you, Mark. Enjoy the day. Give Gracie an extra pat on the head for me. Next up, KD9YUZ, Jimmy in Wakarusa, Indiana. Good morning, Jimmy.
Good morning, Al. Good morning, Vicki, and everybody out there still listening to the Brew. Yeah, I check my mail every day. I don't know why. It's
99% of it's junk, but like everybody else is saying, you might get a QSL card in there or something. They'd only have to come once a week if it was just junk mail. Everybody have a great day. KD9YUZ, back to net.
All right, thank you, Jimmy. Have a great day yourself. Next up, WA8CLG, Doug in Homestead, Florida. Good morning, Doug.
This is WA8CLG. Very good morning, everybody. And no, I don't get my mail every day. Our mailboxes are down at the corner, and maybe twice, 3 times a week is enough. As everybody's mentioned, most of the stuff in there is advertisements anymore. So I get my mail and sit down in the garage and sort it out and go in the wastebasket before I even come in the house. With that, everybody have a good day. I hear Tony in there. Very good morning, Tony. And WA8CLG. Back to you, Al.
All righty, thank you, Doug. Have a great day yourself. Next up, we have KF8DJQ Kevin in Bowling Green, Ohio. Good morning, Kevin.
The wife checks it every day. She always asks me, did you check the mail? And the answer is always no. I don't know why she asked me, but there you have it. KF8DJQ, back to net.
Well, that just means that one of these days you have to sneak out there and check it and answer yes, and just throw her whole day off. Trust me on this one. All right, thanks for checking in, Kevin. Finally on this list, we have K5YNU, Florin in Conroe, Texas, checking in. Good morning.
Morning, Al, Vicky, everyone on the Brew crew. Yes, my wife takes it daily. So, yes, I almost never check the mail, but she does. Thank you, Net Control, everyone. Have a blessed day. K5YNU.
All right, thank you, Florin. Have a great day yourself. That's the same with me with our answering machine. I never check the answering machine because most of the time I don't care. Okay, well, it takes us down to the bottom of the list. We see some more text check-ins coming in, but let's take some general check-ins. If you want to check into the Morning Brew, come to your call sign twice and slowly.
Kilo 5 Charlie NCE, feeling right 5 CSW out of Port Perry, South Australia.
Whiskey 9, Sierra Alpha Mike, W9 SAM, in and out.
See here, KXM, KO4QMM. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo.
Kilo Delta 3, Bravo Juliet Kilo. Kilo Delta 3, Bravo Juliet Kilo. Echo Link.
Kilo 3, Alpha Bravo Zulu K3ABZ.
Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Foxtrot, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Foxtrot, in and out, please. All right, let's hold it up right there for a minute because I know we had some doubling and tripling going on there, so I'm going to tell you who we got, and then we'll go from there. First of all, the in and out stations, we had that last one, that KF8 Delta station. Can you come back with your call sign, please? Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Foxtrot. All right, we got you. Dean in Rochester Hills. Thanks for coming in, saying hi this morning. We also had W9SAM, Sam in Union, Ohio. He was in and out. Thanks, guys, for checking in, saying hi this morning. I'm going to tell you who else we got here. K3ABZ, Mark in Lutherville, Timonium, Maryland. We had KK4VTT, Bruce in Kissimmee, Florida. KD3BJK, Larry in Glenside, Pennsylvania. KC2JPQ Frank in Lancaster, New York. In 4, RHE Roger, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. KO4QMM Roger, New Matilla, Florida. We had KA5GSS Shane in Beaumont, Texas. KD2WRJ Mike in Camillus, New York. VK5CFW Carl in South Australia. We had KJ4ZFM Robert, Deltona, Florida. Now, I know there was some doubles and triples, so just the people that I didn't get to that tried to check in on this round, come back with your call sign twice and slowly and give it a pause so you don't double on each other.
0 NCV. KE0 NCV. Still in Rockville.
Kilo, Golf 5, Uniform Foxtrot Romeo, KG5, UFR.
KR4, COH. Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Oscar Hotel. No traffic, in and out.
All right, I think that covers it. We had KR4COH Hector, Jacksonville, North Carolina. He was in and out. Thanks for checking in this morning. And we had KG5UFR Jacob in Farmers Branch, Texas. We had KE0NCV Phil in Rockville, Maryland. And I think we got the rest of them. So let's jump up to the top of the list. Reminder, question of the day. Do you get your mail every day, or do you just sit there and give the mice an opportunity to build a nest? Let's jump up to KJ4ZFM Robert, Deltona, Florida. Good morning, Robert.
Wow, good morning to the Brew crew. I hope everyone's enjoying the day so far, and everyone had a blessed, happy 4th of July. I'm going to have to say I have to take the mail every day. Go out there and get the mail out that mailbox every day. Not letting the mice build no homes. And everyone have a blessed day and hope everyone stays safe. Kilo Jupiter 4 Zulu Foxtrot Michael.
All right, thank you, Robert. Have a great day yourself. Next up, VK5 CFW Carl in Australia. Good morning, Carl.
Hey, good morning there, or I should say evening here. Yes, I check my mail, both snail mail and email, both check them every day. My letterbox is just out by the front door, so it's not far to walk, I guess. Back to the net.
All right, thank you, Carl. Have a great day. Next up, we have KD2WRJ Mike in Camillus, New York. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Brew crew. I do not get my mail. My wife usually goes and gets it, so it's been years since I've walked to the mailbox. Hope everybody is having a good day and a good week. This is KD2WRJ. Back to the net.
All righty, thank you, Mike. Have a great day yourself. Next up, KA5 GSS Shane in Beaumont, Texas. Good morning, Shane.
KA5 GSS, and as for the question of the day, I check my mail daily. I enjoy getting the QSL cards, especially the DX cards. Hope everybody has a blessed day. KA5 GSS, back to the net control. 7-3, everybody.
All righty, thank you, Shane. Have a great day. Next up, one of our facilitators here and host of the 20-meter net, which would, let's see, it is Wednesday, so that's going to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. KO4QMM. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Al and the Brew crew. You can put me down for no. I run out to the mailbox every day. And since it's a beautiful 80 degrees, a little bit cloudy, I think I'm going to get out there and get a bike ride over with. Back to you, Al. You sound good this morning. Thanks for what you do. KO4QMM clear.
Alrighty, thank you, Roger. We're looking forward to the Roger cam in the Zoom room. Next up we have N4RHE, Roger in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good morning.
KBAC, good morning, Al and clever cousin Vicky. Sound good ears. November 4, Romeo Teleco. Excuse me, yes, 6 times a week. I don't have a TV, so I have many magazine subscriptions, and my courier enjoys a good chat. I gave her some mangoes last week. This is a first for me, speaking with you, Al, and with Roger twice in consecutive days. November 4, Roger Ham Enthusiast. Return to net.
Alrighty, thank you, Roger. Yep, Tuesdays and Wednesday mornings are going to be my my usuals from now on, unless I've got something I got to attend to. So get used to it. I appreciate you checking in. Next up, KC2JPQ, Frank in Lancaster. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Al, and everybody listening to the Brew. Yeah, I check my mail every day. Got a mailbox at the end of the driveway, and like most people are saying, it's just junk and bills. So, whatever. Everybody have a great day. I'll send it back to the net. KC2JPQ.
Alright, thank you, Frank. Have a great day. Next up, we have KD3BJK Larry in Glenside, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Larry.
KD3BJK. Pretty much everything it's not coming through due to some voice issues. But if I don't do it, then my staff will do it, and it just gets thrown to other people. This is a nice lot from day today, and back to you, KD3BJK.
Alright, thank you, Larry. Let's jump down to KK4VTT Bruce in Kissimmee, Florida. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, sir. Good morning to everybody on Morning Brew crew, and thank you guys for everything you do. Yes, I get my mail every day, and like some folks say, 90% of it's just junk mail. Hey, you guys out there have a great day, and thanks for letting me have some fun. Kilo 4, Victor Tango, Kissimmee, Florida.
Alrighty, thank you, Bruce. Have a great day. Next up, we've got K3ABZ Mark, Lutherville, Maryland. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Thank you, Al and Vicky, for doing what you do. Good morning, crew. Yeah, I am checking out every day now because I got brave this year to try to do my own taxes, and yeah, I screwed it up one week. So, waiting for a bad boy letter from the IRS. Lessons learned. Hopefully they won't hurt me too bad. But unfortunately, that's a yes for me. K3ABZ. Thank you.
Yeah, that's nothing fun to look forward to. Letter from the IRS. Oh boy. All right. Let's see. Where did we just leave off here? KE0NCB Phil in Rockville, Minnesota. Good morning.
To net control and everyone listening in, I do not check my mail every day. In fact, the post office used to have a place where you could drop your junk mail in a trash can, and they don't even want it. So that's usually what it is. We'll send it back over to net control. Thanks for everything.
All right, thank you, Phil. Have a great day. Last on this list, looks like we got KG5UFR Jacob in Farmers Branch, Texas. Good morning, Jacob.
Well, howdy. Good morning, KG5UFR Jacob here in Dallas, or actually Farmers Branch. I've been in Dallas all night at work, so
used to thinking of Bed Bath, but I'm here in Farmers Branch and having a good morning. As far as checking the mail, yes, I do. I don't necessarily think with like a lot of stations, I don't necessarily enjoy the junk mail and the bills, but I'm definitely looking for the QSL cards. And I need to get a batch out. I'm a little behind actually getting my cards out, but I always include a self-addressed stamped envelope, so and hopefully it'll encourage folks to send the cards back. And I do get quite a few back, so but it's something I enjoy, and so yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy going to work and showing folks new cards, especially these EX cards. Try and recruit some new hands. Say hi. All right, well, back to net control. This is KG5 UFR.
All right, thank you, Jacob. Have a great day. Well, folks, we've got about 10 minutes left, so let's start another round of check-ins. You want to get in on the morning brew, answer the question of the day, come down with the call signs twice and slowly.
Kilo Alpha 2,
Hotel Charlie, uniform,
Oscar,
E2, HCU.
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo, in and out. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo, in and out. Thank you. Is Alpha Papa India N5 API, in and out, 7-3.
Let's hold it up right there for a minute before we go much further. There was about a triple or quadruple right off the bat there. I think, well, we got M5 API, John, Linfield, Kansas, and we got KJ5 DXP, Frank in Sugar Land, Texas. They were both in and out. Thanks, guys, for saying good morning to us. Have a great day, whatever you're up to. I think we had KD2 HCU, Eric in Yaphank, New York, and we had KA2 EEU, Scott in Spring, Texas. But there was like 2 or 3 more in there, so if I didn't just call your call sign and you just try to check in, come back with your call signs twice and slowly, please. All right, well, I'm going to assume we got everybody. Let's take some more check-ins. Come down to call signs, general check-ins, twice and slowly.
4 Alpha Juliet Kilo. Whiskey 4 Alpha Juliet Kilo.
KF8 DWB, KF8 DWB, in and out.
All righty. Let's look at this list here real fast. We have KF8 DWB, Toledo, Ohio. Good morning, John. Thanks for sticking your head in and saying good morning. We got W4 AJK Skip in Plantation, Florida. We got N1 CBM Carlos, our aeronautical net controller from Hollywood, Florida, checking in via text. We had KD2 HCU Eric and Yaphank, and let's jump up to the top of this list. KA2 EEU Scott in Spring, Texas. Question of the day: do you get your mail every day? Good morning, Scott.
Good morning to everyone on the Brew crew this morning. I do not check my mail every day. Used to a long time ago, but not lately. Just every 2 or 3 days, probably. Back to you in the net. Have a great day, everyone. Have a blessed day. This is K2EU.
All right, appreciate that. Have a great day. Next up, KD2HCU Eric, Yaphank, New York. Good morning.
Everybody on the Brew crew. I would say since I'm retired a couple of years and hobbies can only cover so much time of the day, I really look forward to that mail coming there, and if I see the mailman, I run right out and grab it. Back to the net.
All righty, have a great day, Eric. Thanks for checking in this morning. Next up, our aeronautical net controller N1 CBM, Carlos in Hollywood, Florida. Good morning, Carlos.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, everybody else. I wish I could get the mail every day from the air, but no, I'm not home every day, so that technically would be a no for me, but I have another way of answering the question. My wife's always walking around the neighborhood, so whenever she can, she even goes there twice a day. So it all depends on how Vicky wants to put it down for the answer part of the question. Anyways, back to you, Al, N1 CBM.
All right, we got that as a yes by proxy, Carlos. So as long as you got a representative get your email for you, that works. Have a great day, sir. Now, last on this list, W4AJK Skip in Plantation, Florida. Good morning, Skip.
Good morning, and good morning to the Nets. I don't check my mail every day because I don't get that much mail. Everything comes via email now, so only if I'm expecting a check in the mail, which is very rare. But thank you to everybody out there. Hope you're having a great day. W4AJK.
All right, thanks for checking in. In about 4 minutes till, and I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's do in and outs. If you want to just in and out, press that push to talk button, get on the log, come now with your call signs twice and slowly.
KL4FRR, KL4FRR.
KN4 TTB. Kilo November. Tango Tango Bravo.
Kilo Tango 3 X-ray, KT3X.
N2LWY. N2LWY.
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo. Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo.
Alrighty. Hopefully you all caught the in and out part of that, just to make sure. If not, you can correct me in a minute here. We had KO4MMK Jeff, Apopka, Florida. We had N2LWI Dale, Elizabeth City, North Carolina. KT3X Brian, Navasota, Texas. We had KN4TTB Steve, Largo, Florida. And KO4FRR Joe in Sorrento, Florida, in and out this morning. Guys, thanks for sticking your head in and saying good morning. Got about 2 minutes. Let's take about 2 or 3 more check-ins if you want to answer the question. I'll do 3 check-ins to answer the question. Come with your call sign twice and slowly.
Tony, AD4AJ, Gadsden, South Carolina.
Alpha Yankee Romeo George, N6GYR George, South City.
November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo recheck. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo recheck.
Alrighty, we got 3 right there. First of all, N4RHE, Roger, what's going on?
Thank you, Al. I don't know, did you guys mention that the forever stamp in the U.S. is set to increase from 73 to 78 cents on July 13th? November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo, return to that.
Brother, I can't tell you the last time I bought a postage stamp. 78 cents, gosh, I remember the outrage when it went to 25 cents. All right, we also had, I believe, N6GYR George, San Francisco, California. Looks like he's new to the system. And we had a AD4AJ, I believe, Tony in Gaston, South Carolina. Question of the day, AD4AJ. Do you get your mail every day?
Yes, sir. This is ADJ Tony in Gaston, South Carolina.
Alrighty, we got you as a big yes, sir. Have a great day, Tony. Thanks for checking in. And N6GYR George, San Francisco, California. Good morning, George.
Good morning. I pick up my mail every day, usually. Anyways, good morning to everybody. I'll be back to net.
All right, George. Well, I see you're new to the system. Haven't checked into one of our nets before, and we appreciate it. Hey, make it a habit. We're here Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 a.m., except for holidays. We don't do holidays. But if you've got a valid email in QRZ, you'll receive a welcome letter. Thanks for checking in. And with that, the lady inside my little earphone here is telling me it is 9 o'clock. This is Al, KABAC, along with Vicky, KABKY, and Dick, WB2JPQ. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in to the East Coast Reflector Morning Brew. And we now return the East Coast Reflector to normal ham radio use. 73s, everybody.